it around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not.
What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be covering the Leopard A1A1. I know, you guys didn't think I would do it. You wanted to joke around and say, Slick, play the Leopard, play the Leopard, play the Leopard. And you thought I just wouldn't do it because I play it a lot. False. I'll do it if you vote for it. So there was a lot of comments about it. Excuse me. So last night I was by myself in between playing with people. And I know that's weird, but I usually don't play by myself a ton unless I'm recording a video. I was done playing Siege with my friends, and I was waiting for my friend Corey, or Crizzle, as you guys know him, to get on. He doesn't play War Thunder with me, but we play other games. And while I was waiting, I was like, screw it, I'll play just some War Thunder games by myself. None of the G Squad guys were on. So I played the Leopard. It popped into my head. I wouldn't be showing you this game if I didn't think it was fantastic. I thought that this game highlights a lot about the Leopard post 1.67 that you can expect. The stabilizer played a big role, and just maneuverability and playing the map properly did really well. So we're going to replay cast myself. I don't necessarily remember what I did, but I do remember it was a good game. And I got a decent amount of kills in it. So, here we are on Ardennes. I see a T10 around the corner. I see 3 tanks. We put a shot into the T10 side and don't kill the ammo rack, which we tried to do. I peek back out and I see a T62. So I shoot under the barrel of the T10 to hit the T62, and I knock out his cannon breach, so I know he's not going to fire back at me. That gives me time to kill the T10 in front of him, and then aim back in at the T62, who still hasn't moved for some reason. I'm going to put a shot underneath the barrel of the dead T10 and take out the T62. Now we take a shot. I don't know if it was from a friendly or artillery, but regardless, I bugged off. I was like, nope, we're not dealing with that. While I have some lull in the battle, let's talk about this skin. I know it's not a proper skin, but I do think it looks really good. Obviously, I think the flag is wrong. Most definitely. Look at that T10 peeking and I didn't see him. That T10 peeked and I didn't see him. I had no idea. Damn, I'm trash. But there's this T10. And we put a shot right into the back of his turret. And I think we killed 2 guys in his turret. And he's going to sit there and try to aim at us, which, with our reload, not going to happen. 7.1 second reload on the Leopard. You can do massive amounts of damage at all times. Now, a lot of people want to say that Heat FS or Cheat FS is a noob round to use. And I think they're looking at it the wrong way. The way I look at Heat FS, because I only use it primarily on the Leopard and most of the 105s, is because it penetrates almost any angle that I need to shoot it at, and it has the potential to kill tanks. With a 7.1 second reload, you can't argue that you'll do more damage with heat shells in any situation than you will with APDS. An APDS round is cheaper, but you pay for what you get. I spend the money in the game, the Silver Lions, so I can one-shot tank after tank every 7.1 seconds. I don't want to have to aim and hit somebody with an APDS. Now you could say that's unskillful of me, but I don't think you would have got this game necessarily with the APDS. You might have, but it would not have fragmented the same way, and there's no telling. The bounces could have disrupted this entire match, because most of this match relied on me hitting ammo racks. Now, another thing with Heat FS that people don't understand is, I'm sure some people can vouch for me in the comments down below, when you play with Heat FS, you don't always get one-shots, and I'm sure if you're new to Heat FS, like it's your first tank you're using it in, you're not going to get kills like you think. You're actually going to be penetrating and not doing any damage. And the big reason with that is Heat FS, you need to hit the ammo rack almost every shot. There needs to be a part of your shell to hit the ammo rack, which will cause it to explode. But it's the thing of hitting the ammo rack. So your knowledge in-game, when you have Heat FS, you have to know where every ammo rack is. Now you can fight with me and say, well, if you're using APDS, you need to know where every ammo rack is. That's true. But knowing ammo racks is the biggest thing of top tier. It's not so much about what ammo you use. I just think that Heat FS, and you can see there, the camera in replay can't actually keep up with how fast I quick scoped him. Came around the corner and quick scoped another T-54. The stabilizer gives you so much versatility when it comes to sniping. I don't even think that the stabilizer is implemented in the replay system. You can see how the gun was actually aimed up in the game, like in the replay. But in game, it was completely stable because we have the full stabilizer. And it causes you to do that. Every 7.1 seconds, you have potential to kill a tank from the front, from the side, from the back. Doesn't matter. And that's why I use HeatFS. I mean, that's the whole reason. And I think if you don't use HeatFS and you say that only noobs use HeatFS, you're just limiting yourself. You're not limiting anybody else. It's in the game. It's available to everybody. Instead of complaining about it, we just got to use it, you know? Use it, get used to it, figure out how to deal with it. That's a quick sidetrack. But stabilizers, man. Stabilizers really help you. Now, I see this T-54. I'm going to aim up, and we hit him with a fantastic shot, might I add, because I did not think I would hit that on the left side of the turret. Basically, now, we've won the game. I'm 6-0. I'm thinking this is it, but I'm going to stick around so I can kill the rest of the enemies spawning up without necessarily going into their spawn. Now, the reason I didn't go into their spawn here wasn't for the fact that I didn't want to spawn camp, because in all honesty, I've gotten past the point of caring about that. I think spawn camping is a terrible thing, and it happens way too much, but I'm sick of complaining about it, and I'm sick of not doing it, if that makes any sense. If Gaijin isn't going to fix how the spawn mechanics work in any way to stop spawn camping altogether, if we rout the enemy team, I'm going to push into their spawn. But the reason I didn't push in so hard here is because I'm in a Leopard. The Leopard is not the most armored tank. I don't know if you guys knew that. And if there happens to be a ZSU up, like there is, or a Shilka, if they catch me from the right angle, from the right side, they're just going to penetrate me and auto-cannon the shit out of me. So I don't want to go into the spawn and ruin my 6-0 game. I'd much rather have my 0 deaths and just add to the stat padding of my Leopard A1. So that's the reason what we're doing here. And you have just witnessed an entire rout. That match is a rout. That's what happens when the enemy team can't handle the Leopards, or the Sheridans, I guess you could say. If we take a look at the Sheridans and Leopards and just everybody, I don't think anybody else had a major game like I did. Not saying that I'm the best. I just don't think. I think I was the one who got those kills early on that really made a difference. But regardless, we pushed into their spawn. We have this semicircle around their spawn, and we're moving in. I missed that T-54 too, which is really sad now that I'm watching this over. And you can always see when you make mistakes. Now I see him. No, I don't. I haven't seen him. You can see when you're watching replays with the tags on, you can see just how derpy you are sometimes. At least I'm talking about myself. So I take another shot, knock him out through the front of the turret. Didn't have to stop there because of the stabilizer again. And I will stop, but it's only because I don't want to have to judge the movement. The thing with the stabilizer is people might think that it is just a not a pay to win, but as soon as you get it, you'll just one-shot everything, no problem, like that, where you just keep driving and shoot. But sometimes you kind of want to stop, because if you're not moving directly at your target, if you're kind of off-center, your velocity and their velocity, or your movement speed and their movement speed, are going to play a factor on how the shell hits, where it hits. So instead of aiming for that, I just stop sometimes, so I only have to focus on how fast they're moving and lead for them and not for me. So that was a 8-0 game in the Leopard A1A1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was only an 8-minute match for 8 kills. A kill a minute. I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it. We could look at the team score. So we had a guy, Zachary here, went 5-0. Good game, Zach. And then, yeah, the rest of the team didn't really do much. No offense to these guys, but the rest of the team besides Zach and I had 5, 6, 7, 8 kills. So that's pretty interesting. And if we take a look at the enemy team, they actually had a better kill spread, but nobody really took initiative, and they kind of got raffle stomped by Leopards coming from all sides. We've all been there. It happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.